Hello everybody, welcome back to Sacramento Kings franchise rebuild. All that jazz. Last episode, we simmed a lot of games. Our hot start started to end. We're on a 3-game losing streak now. Lost to the Blazers twice, including this one in the cup game that we played. And not only that, but Keegan Murray also went down with a hip injury, which is the exact same hip injury that has happened before in the past, which is not fantastic to see. Seems like it was re-aggravated, which isn't great. You don't want to see him continuing to have the same injury over and over again, because it kind of makes you think that, you know, how many times is he going to keep having it, you know? But nevertheless, we must keep moving forward, so we are inserting John Collins in the starting lineup. He's going to be getting 30 minutes a night. And yeah, nothing else really changing. We're going to give Dylan Cardwell some minutes off the bench. He was on a 2-way deal with us last year, but we signed him completely this year, and he's going to be playing like the backup big role, which is very useful to have. I think he's pretty decent defensively too, so that should help us a lot. I don't know how great his offense is. He's okay defensively. He can get some blocks and some rebounds, which is definitely useful for us. He's pretty strong, so yeah, we'll see how he does off the bench. Also a little bit of update. I gave Kingston Flemings a bit of like a face lift, I guess. I updated his like player face to more look like him, and I also he changed his number to 15 because he was wearing 9, and I kind of think 9 is a bit of a crusty number for him, so he's gonna be wearing 15 now, which just a slight disclaimer, he will not be wearing number 15. I just remembered that was DeMarcus Cousins' number, so he's gonna be wearing number 3, which is a good point guard number, so that's fine. It's pretty crusty as well, but the Kings don't have a lot of numbers available, so that's what he's gonna be rocking for now. Maybe if people go out, he can get a different number someday, but for now he's gonna be number 15. So yeah, looking around the league, we're about 6th in the West. Today we'll probably simulate some games, and then play one like we usually do. Stick to the normal formula. But yeah, we'll go over the league once we simulate the games, because this is pretty much where it was last time. But yeah, so let's just start simulating games. I think this Brooklyn Nets game might be pretty fun to play, considering their new roster. Zion is out though, so maybe not. When is Zion gonna be back? 4 to 6 weeks, and that's in about 2 weeks. So maybe not that one. Maybe we'll go against the Heat with Giannis. That would be a really fun game. So yeah, let's do that one. So we'll start simulating the rest of these games. We'll get to that one, and then we might even sim through the last 2 games after that one as well. It just kind of depends how much time we take, but yeah, we'll start doing that now then, I guess. So we'll go to the Denver Nuggets game, which is a cup game as well, so maybe we'll be competitive in that one. All right, here we go with this game against the Nuggets. Feel like our early season dominance is kind of slipping away from us, which is expected. Sabonis almost triple-double. He's been playing so great this season. I mean, his assist numbers are up. His points are pretty much the same, but his shooting splits are way better. His turnovers are down. He's been playing really, really good. I feel like if we were going to trade him, which I'm not even sure if we would, he would be he would get us at least something back. Nick Clifford, 20 points, really good game. Malik Monk, 19. Cam Thomas, good scoring off the bench. Kingston Flemings, 9, 5, and 2. Right now, a decent game. But yeah, not too much. Jokic, 36, 28. Got 4 blocks somehow. Aaron Gordon coming up big. They have Jamal Murray out, so us still losing to them is kind of sad, but is what it is. On to the next one against the Spurs, which should be another tough one. Wow, and as I go to simulate the game against the Spurs, we get another injury to our power forward, John Collins. What was the injury? He tore his calf muscle. He's out 6 to 8 weeks. That is not good. I don't even know who do we bring in Cardwell to play the 4? Do we play small? Do we? Oh man, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at this real quick. Hold on. So yeah, it's looking like Cardwell is gonna be our best bet because he has the most agility out of all of our bigs. I think it's a 69. So he should be able to like at least stay with other 4s pretty well. It's gonna hurt us offensively a lot. But there's not much more we can do. So we'll give Cam Thomas maybe some more minutes, help us on the offensive end, and then I guess we're gonna be running Daniel Tice. I really did not expect him to play, but he's gonna be playing some minutes for us, so that should be interesting, I guess. Alright, on to the Spurs game. Alright, Spurs versus Kings. This is a De'Aaron Fox versus his old team game. So it's a home game as well, so he's returning home. Spurs have been very dominant. I believe they are first in the West. We're keeping it a bit competitive and close, but we lose by 12. Malik Monk, very good game. All-around game, not a lot of turnovers. Cam Thomas, good game as well. He shot lights out. He only missed 2 threes. Sabonis a bit quiet, but that's all right. Everybody else played good. Kingston Fleming, 13 points, not bad. Cardwell seemed to play pretty decently in his minutes. He was a +6, so it's not like he played horribly. De'Aaron Fox shot 30 against us. Wemby 25-12, 2-2. Dylan Harper 18 points. Stephon Castle was out this game with an injury. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna keep moving forward. We may have started off hot, but we are not hot as of recent. Hopefully we can win against the 2-15 Wizards at least. All right, going up against the Wizards. Hopefully we can pull this one out. I mean, they're a really bad team. Very young, no vets. So not winning this one would look pretty bad. And we're gonna squeak it out. 4 points only. Only a 4-point win. Malik Monk played very great. He's been playing pretty good in the past couple games. Sabonis, pretty good game. Clifford, 14 points. Cam Thomas had 22. He shot it really, really well. Fleming's not the best game. That's all right, though. Cardwell getting some blocks, which is always good. But hey, we stop our horrible losing streak. So that's definitely a plus. We had lost, how many is that, 5 in a row? So we snapped that because we beat the worst team in the league, or the second worst team in the league. And now, you know, we're going against the Warriors, who aren't that good either, so maybe we can continue. All right, up against the Warriors, here we go. Steph, I think, has been doing Steph things this year, but the rest of the team is kind of very bad. But it does not look like that really matters against us. Ooh, we almost came back there in the 4th. But we lose. Sabonis triple-double, cool, I guess. Cam Thomas, 18 points. Malik Monk, 14. Nick, 12. Right now, 11. Cool. Curry dropped 29. Jimmy Butler, 16, 7, and 8. Klay Thompson played pretty well. It's cool. They got Ben Simmons playing some. He played pretty good for them. Draymond, 0 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals. Didn't make a shot, but very impactful. So back to losing, huh? So we were really hot to start the year, and now we're 6-1, or 1-6 in our last 7. Almost gave spoilers. We'll get to the records once we get to this Heat game, which is only 2 simulated games away. So I'll just go to this Dallas game now. All right, going up against the Mavs now. Hopefully we can squeak one out. Our hot streak is seeming like it is over. It's kind of what I was warning everybody, like, hey, this might not last forever. As we lose to the Mavs as well. Cam Thomas, 25 points. Nate Clifford, 23. He's been playing pretty good in the absence of Keegan Murray. He's picking up a lot of his slack. He shot 4 for 4 from 3. That's fantastic. Sabonis, okay game. Didn't shoot it well, but still. Kingston, 9 points, 5 assists. That's kind of what he's been averaging the whole year, I feel, yeah. Giannis got a steal and 2 blocks. And Cardwell played some okay defense. I mean, we're losing these games, so obviously they're not going well, but... Oh, Max Christie led the way. Cooper Flagg has a broken nose right now. Max Christie and PJ Washington led the way. That's very interesting. Their rookie had 9, 4, and 8, and Kyrie had 9 and 10. So Kyrie didn't even do too much either. He's only averaging 18, but he's coming off a ACL, so kind of makes sense for him to not be playing as hot. Okay, our continuous slide is continuing, I guess. We're gonna simulate this game against the Suns and then play the Heat, which I don't even know what's gonna happen in that game. All right, last simulated game before the Heat. We're going up against the Suns. The Suns. Looks like they... Wow, we scored 11 points in the third quarter. I knew losing Keegan would be bad, and then losing John Collins also would be really bad. I did not know it was 11 points in a quarter bad, though. Malik Monk has been trying his best. 24 points. Cam Thomas, 16 off the bench. Sabonis has been kind of struggling as of recent, not shooting it as well. Keanu Ellis, 0 for 3. He has not been doing great this year in terms of efficiency. And everybody else didn't do great either. Cardwell, 2 for 11. I'm surprised he even shot the ball that much. He had 7 blocks, though. Jesus Christ. Well, not the best game. Royce O'Neal, Jalen Green, Devin Booker didn't even score that much because he didn't even have to. Mark Williams dominated us on the boards. Rough. But hey, if you really expected us to be, we were the number 1 seed in the first episode of this season. That was not going to continue. I'm gonna sim up to this Heat game now, and then we'll go over the standings from where everybody is. All right, up to the Miami Heat game, December 2nd, as you can see. Let's take a look at the standings. The Spurs and Thunder are battling it out for this number 1 spot. They're pretty much neck and neck, 17-4 to 17-5. Stephon Castle, I believe, is still out. They should be back pretty soon. Thunder are the Thunder. Then it's the Rockets, which makes sense. The Grizzlies are kind of having a pretty good year this year. But the West is really congested. It's the Grizzlies at 12 and 8, Suns at 13 and 10, Timberwolves at 11 and 10. Where are the Lakers? Lakers are 8 and 12. Not a good look from them. Yikes. And then Portland, I mean, they're starting to play a bit better, but still haven't really turned the corner. And the Clippers as well. Not doing good this season either, and I think, if I'm being honest, they might be nearing the blow it up territory. The Warriors also not playing great. They just don't really have the tools to even like try and be good, which is pretty sad. But yeah, interesting stuff. And in the East, the Hawks are 18 and 4, so they've lost 3 games since the last time we checked in, but overall still very dominant. The Celtics still playing very good with Jason Tatum back. The Heat have been pretty dominant as well. They had a really rough start, but they've been pretty good since. Sixers are still up there. The Pistons are middle of the pack. They were number 1 last year, but they're kind of middle of the pack now. They're probably looking to make a move. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. The Cavs have been pretty disappointing. They are 100% going to make a move by the trade deadline, if not on the trade deadline. So just be ready for that. The Bulls are looking to make it in the playoffs this year. They are the 7th seed right now. The Knicks aren't doing too hot, but they've had a lot of injury troubles. They've had Mitchell Robinson and Mikal Bridges are both out with pretty serious injuries. The Pacers are 500, but they had an injury to their starting center, which is a rookie. So I don't know how much of a difference that makes, but they don't really have the best starting center there. Magic aren't doing great. They could definitely make some moves as well this deadline. Wendell Carter is out right now. The Nets could definitely be better. They could also be worse, though. You know, they made a push for some guys, but Zion is immediately out. So really the only person they added was Dennis Schroeder, and then they traded Cam Thomas. So makes sense they wouldn't be like that much better. The Bucks are still pretty decent, considering they have, I guess, Tyler Herro is just really putting them in a backpack along with Ryan Rollins. And I guess Khalil Ware is playing pretty good, and Miles Turner's doing his thing. They got a decent team, definitely not a good team at all. The Raptors are pretty disappointing, I'd say, and the Hornets are massively disappointing. Another team I would expect to make a move, especially this guy. I don't know if the Hornets would stick by this roster any longer with LaMelo at the helm, and I don't know what this Raptors team can do to be competitive. I mean, they're the 13th seed, but this whole conference is pretty competitive and close, so I can't really even blame them. But yeah, interesting standings. Very, very tight in a lot of areas. I'm surprised the Lakers are this bad. That's not great. But yeah, let's just get into this game against the Heat, I guess. And here we go. Today, the Sacramento Kings are playing the Miami Heat. Not gonna be a good one. I'm just gonna be blunt with everybody here. This team is a lot better than ours. You know, we've been on a pretty big losing streak, stringing in a lot of losses together. We started the season off really hot. This team started the season off really cold, but now the tables have completely turned, and also, like, the Heat added Giannis Antetokounmpo. They still have Bam. They still have a couple good shooters around them. This team is really good, and our team is not. But hey, we're still gonna try our best out here. Sabonis is still gonna get his post shots to go, and we're gonna try and win this game. Sabonis backing down Norman Powell. He's just throwing up a hook, and it's gonna go in at the shot clock. So that was fortunate. But this Miami Heat team on paper is very dangerous. Nick Clifford hits the three. They have Giannis. They have Bam. They have Wiggins, Norman Powell. They got Davion Mitchell as their starting point guard. Like, they have so much defense. There's Giannis with the slam. They have so much defense. They have some good shooters around Giannis and Bam, and Giannis is gonna catch the lob there. But there's their defense showing its head. Davion Mitchell with the pluck, and then hits Andrew Wiggins for the wide open three. It's gonna be a rough game, especially since we don't have Keegan Murray. He is such a big part of our offense that not having him is very detrimental. When I'm playing this game, it's like, wow, Andrew Wiggins and one posterizing Keon Ellis and Domantas Sabonis. He misses the free throw though. But when I'm playing this game, it felt like if Malik Monk couldn't get somebody a shot, or if Sabonis couldn't hit a post shot, it was gonna be a rough possession. Because, I mean, Dylan Cardwell, he's decent defensively and helps us get some rebounds, which is very good to have out there, especially because we have problems in those areas. But his offensive game is just so limited that it's like too big of a detriment. Sabonis, nice assist to Nick Clifford there. And they got Dinwiddie on the other end, putting points on a rookie. Not what you love to see, but that's alright. Cam Thomas, tough mid-range, but you know his money from there. Love to see it. As you can see, Kingston Flemings has his number changed to 3. I said earlier on, I corrected myself, but I just do want to point it right now. I was gonna change his number to 15, but I realized that was DeMarcus Cousins' number, and not that it's retired or anything, but I just don't know if somebody would. I don't know how, like, Sacramento fans feel about DeMarcus Cousins, and like if somebody should ever have his number. I don't know. So I didn't want to step on any toes and make anybody mad. So I gave him 3, which is a good point guard number, I think. But we're down by 10, which is not great. Kings of Fleming diving towards the rim, gets tackled out of the air. There's no foul there. He converts the layup, but oh my god, he was straight just tackled. Right now, gets the putback. Beautiful stuff from him. But yeah, our offense is going to be pretty rough this game, considering no Keegan Murray. We don't even have John Collins to fill in his spot off the bench. He's injured too. Jaime Jaquez is just pulling up on our guys. It's not looking great. We need Sabonis to do a lot of work. He's spinning out of the post. He's hitting the shot. He's hitting a lot of middies, which is good. But this team is so good defensively. They have such quick hands, and they run that fast break so well, as you can see there. Bam Adebayo just getting a steal and running it down to the other end. Malik Monk in the corner. He's gonna hit it. He's got 8 points. I mean, we're hanging in there a little bit. We're down by 6, but we're keeping up at least for now. Giannis, that's just too easy. When we are playing against good competition, we cannot let them just get easy buckets like this. Like, Giannis is just dunking it all over us. I mean, he's gonna do it against anybody realistically, but Keon Ellis, nice 3 there, but we really gotta be able to defend the paint better. Another turnover, another steal for the Heat, and a lob to Bam Adebayo. Good play from them, but it's just bad passing from us. They're running the fast break. Giannis is gonna get an and one. Neat Clifford fouling him. At least Neat Clifford's trying to defend him. I mean, he might have fouled him, but he's trying. That's more than you can say for a lot of our players, honestly. Giannis, he's gonna hit the free throw. Chris Dunn in, using some crossovers, Euro stepping, throwing it up. Nice moves by Chris Dunn there, showing the rare offensive bag. Neat Clifford just going straight to the paint with the layup. We got Daniel Tice in. I can't say I would have thought that he would have played any basketball this year. It was, you know, I picked up some vets in the offseason as they get another steal and another fast break point. They're starting to really pull ahead here, which is not fantastic. Good pass by Sabonis to Ray now. He's going to get the and one. Good stuff from the big fella. Will he hit the free throw? He will hit the free throw. But I can't say that I thought Daniel Tice would be getting too many minutes this season. I kind of just picked up him and DeLon Wright as some vets to help mentor our younger team. But looks like he's gonna have to play some minutes. Nice little scoop layup by Kingston Flemings. Using his speed to get around the defender and just scoop it up in there. But DeMar DeRozan teaching the young fella a lesson. DeMar DeRozan playing against the Kings here. His former team for a couple years. I'm sure he didn't have too much of an attachment to Sacramento. He wasn't here for too long. But nevertheless, still his old team. Good pass by Kingston Flemings. He's got a couple good plays in a row. But yeah, I picked up a couple vets to hopefully, you know, help mentor our young guys. But we have so many injuries that some of them are having to play, which is not ideal. That's going to be the first half. We're down by 14 points, so not great, but it is what it is. I'll see you in the second half. Hopefully we can make it close, right? That's all we can hope for. Alright, getting into the second half here. We got Sabonis with the ball. Got Bam on him. He's going to hit the corner. Keon Ellis pulling up. Hitting the 3. Nice shot by Keon Ellis. It's always nice to have him in the corner just to hit those corner 3s when we need them. Nice pick and roll by Malik Monk. Good pass and good finish by Sabonis. Giannis just going around everybody straight to the rim. He's unstoppable. Neat Clifford's got Andrew Wiggins on him. He's a good defender, but Neek's just going to pull up right over him. And it's a 9-point game. Neat Clifford's got 10 points. It's a 9-point game. Giannis is going to make it an 11-point game. Kind of a little bit too easy. He's just driving past everybody. He's so big, so strong. Doesn't really surprise me. Keon Ellis, another 3. Wide open in the corner. You can't leave him open. Davion Mitchell lobbing it up to Giannis, who drops it, but Bam Adebayo comes in to clean it up. Good hustle work from the Heat. You'd love for us to have something like that, but that is not the case for the most part. Nice little tough layup by Neat Clifford. Giannis darting that ball out. He goes straight to the paint and then launches the ball out to the corner. Davion Mitchell hits the three. Then Giannis is going to come back and hit a three on the other end. I mean, if Giannis is hitting threes on us, we really stand no chance. Like, we stood no chance going into this game. I thought it would be a fun game to play because, you know, Giannis is on the Heat. That's something new, but they are really just demolishing us. They're hitting all of their shots. Norman Powell with the three. They're hitting all of their shots. They're getting steals on every possession. Good pass from Ray now, and Cardwell's going to hit a rare three from him. And then Cam Thomas is going to come down and he's going to hit mid-range. Listen, we will be down by 50 points. Cam Thomas will still be hitting his mid-range shots. That's just what he does. Jaime Jaquez Jr. just dunking it straight over Ray now. And he misses the layup and Giannis just gets the putback. I mean, what were we ever going to do? Tough layup from Cam Thomas, but it is not going great at all. Down by 12. Zaire Williams misses the three-point shot, but DeMar's gonna just run down and put back the ball. So Cam Thomas, step back mid-range, is gonna rim in. I told you we could be. Doesn't matter how much we're down by. Cam Thomas will still be hitting those mid-range shots. That's just what he does. Giannis using his blow-by speed to just lay the ball over. It's a bonus. Using a little dribble move there to get past his defender and then lay the ball up. Malik Monk misses the shot right now, gets the rebound. Beautiful stuff from him. He's going to put it back up and it's in. Good. Pretty good game from right now, honestly. I've really liked what I saw from him. Bam just goes straight up on Sabonis. He does not care he's there, which I can't really blame him. Jaime Jaquez, fast break layup. Malik Monk's got the ball now, hits Sabonis. Bam tries to get the steal, so it leaves Sabonis with an open layup, which, hey, we're getting some points here and there. We're definitely not making the game closer, especially when they're hitting shots like that. I feel like that was decently contested, but he just nothing but nets the shot over Neat Clifford. And Cam Thomas, another mid-range shot. He's got 12 points. He almost gets the steal there, but Pele Larson's going to get the ball back and just puts it straight back in. We just really cannot get like the lucky bounces. We can't get the shot to fall. We can't get the stops. Cam Thomas, tough layup. I say we can't get the bounces, but there's a little lucky bounce for us on that tough layup. Bam Adebayo just going behind the back and putting in the layup. They're almost up by 20. They're really pulling ahead in this fourth quarter, especially when they get stupid turnovers like that. Good defense from Cardwell there, but nevertheless, the ball went in, so it doesn't really matter. Giannis driving to the paint. He's going to dish to Bam Adebayo, who gets Cardwell on the pump fake, and then he just slams it in. This is a tough game, guys. This is a tough one to watch. I can't lie. I don't know if Andrew Wiggins has missed a shot all night. Giannis is unstoppable. Bam Adebayo's got like 4 steals. Davion Mitchell's got steals. DeMar DeRozan's been cooking us off the bench. He's going to hit a mid-range there. Just a rough one. DeMar DeRozan again, mid-range. DeMar DeRozan. Just killing us in that mid-range, and then Pele Larson getting the and one on Sabonis. I think we're almost down by 40 at this point. The game's almost over. This was a rough one, guys. I'm not going to lie. I think for our next game, I might pick a bit of an easier opponent, and hopefully we can pull out a win, because commentating over games like this is very not great. Nice little shot from Cam Thomas. I mean, like, I can point out the bright spots, the Cam Thomas pull-ups, the Sabonis post-game, but it is still rough losing by like 40 points, 30 points to these good teams, even if it is pretty fun to watch the new Heat team in action, but it's a rough one. We'll get to the box score now. So looking on the box score, Giannis had 24, 14, and 5. Shot 18 shots only. Didn't really go to the free throw line that much. Andrew Wiggins only missed 1 shot. He had 20 points. Bam Adebayo, 17, 10, 3 steals. He shot it well as well. DeMar DeRozan, 13 points. Didn't shoot it perfectly, but he got a lot of points off the bench for them. Jaime Jaquez played pretty well. Pele Larson played good. Norman Powell played good. Their whole team played pretty great. I mean, they beat us by 30. You can't say much more. Sabonis, 17, 10, and 2. We had a lot of turnovers again, but this is a really good defensive team. So that doesn't really surprise me. Cam Thomas, 16 points. Couldn't make a 3 for the life of him. Neat Clifford, he played pretty okay. You know, definitely probably the brightest spot on the team this game. Malik Monk, terrible shooting, 3 for 17. He could not make a shot for the life of him. Right now, played also really good this game. He had a couple turnovers, but besides that, I thought he played really well. Keanu Ellis, 9 points. He shot it well as well. Kingston Fleming, 7-1-1. He didn't shoot it perfectly. He's a rookie. He's still getting his reins, so yeah, that's gonna be the episode, guys. Thanks for watching. I know it's been a bad couple of episodes. We started so well with the first one. We were on such a hot start to start the season, but the last couple episodes have not been as such, but that's okay. We're a rebuilding team. It's going to take us time. We're kind of falling back down to earth. We shouldn't have been that good in the first place, but regardless, thank you everyone for watching. Subscribe if you're new. Like the video if you liked it, and like I said, subscribe to keep up with the series. I hope you are enjoying the episodes. Comment down any suggestions you have in the comments, and I appreciate all you guys watching these videos. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.